Hey, happy Friday. Hope you're having a great week. Mortgage rates slightly worse on the last 2 weeks, and this week was a very volatile week with the Greenland situation, and stock market took a dive early in the week since has recovered those losses. But I've put a chart here of mortgage-backed securities over the last year. And so you can see that we are in a very solid trend higher, dating all the way back to spring of last year. And, we're right over here in this corner as it stands today. And so we've backed up a little bit over the last 2 weeks. But looking forward, it looks like we're on a trend for mortgage rates to continue to improve. Now, we're seeing some yields across the globe rising, especially in Japan. Their treasury yields are rising significantly, and that's putting upward pressure on yields here in the U.S. But the Fannie and Freddie, they have not made any purchases yet for the $200 billion that's being allocated to buy mortgage-backed securities. So we don't know exactly how that's going to be implemented, but depending on how that's implemented, that could have a very positive effect. The spread between mortgage-backed securities or mortgage rates and the 10-year Treasury note has now come back down to normal levels. But Scott Bessent, Treasury Secretary, a couple weeks ago said that not only did he reaffirm that the federal government has tools to reduce that spread, but that they want to reduce that spread between mortgage rates and the 10-year Treasury. So, even if we don't see a big move lower in Treasury yields, we could see mortgage rates move lower just based on that spread shrinking. We've got the Fed meeting next week. With all that's going on with the Fed and all the pressure that's on the Fed right now, that could be a volatile event. Given what Powell says in the press conference after the meeting next week. So hoping that this trend continues. Hope you have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.